What's up, y'all? Welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesdays. Welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesday. What's up, y'all? I'm a little bit early today, so y'all gonna watch me. We actually dining on this Wednesday. We actually dining. I'm gonna take this background off. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesdays. I'm still preparing myself a little bit. We active. How y'all doing today on live? Live, I'm getting my Zoom prep this Wednesday. Last Wednesday they was ready. This Wednesday I'm not ready. I just finished running around. I'm not really feeling this background I got here. I'm not gonna put no background so I can see and interact with the people because I'm gonna be moving around. That's how it works when you cooking. I want to get a better light for y'all on this live though because that is not it. This is a little better quality. I'm still learning this thing, y'all. Once I get it popping, it's gonna be on and popping thing. So today is Wine and Down Wednesday. We actually whining today. We whining today, y'all. Make sure you get your glass, get your cup, pour it up. Alexa, play Love by Nate Starr.
Here's One Love by Nas.
Alexa, stop. Let me see. See what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beat the system. I'm gonna log in from a different angle and see if it works for y'all. See if it works. Get some pregame music going. What's up, y'all? It's Wine and Dine Wednesday. So we actually dining this Wednesday. I'm cooking. I'm making burgers. Something fast, easy. I didn't really want to dine because it's kind of late to be eating, but I didn't eat today. I was outside. I was running, so we will be dining tonight, and we whining too because, like I said, I'm about to pop my wine, pour my glass up. Today is one of those days that I need that breather. Welcome to my world. I want to try to play a song for y'all. I had to just share that right quick. Trying to get us active. And go to my playlist because we only playing a star out here. Oh, I can't do it. I gotta go get my other phone. Let me see yours. Is that? You about to do something? Can you get my phone out the car? What's it? I don't even know. Is it open? Is it locking? All right, so I'm gonna entertain y'all a little bit while I'm still getting my stuff prepared to start my dinner. I'm gonna play some of my own music because I could do that, and so I made this song. It's called "Who Cares?" because nobody cares. Nobody cares what you're going through. Nobody cares how you feel. Nobody cares, and so that's a lot of the reason why I came up with this group, Wine and Down Wednesday, because I care. I happen to be that one person with the caring heart that wants to reach people and connect with people and help build people because it's not a lot of people who do that. And like I said before, at one point in time in life, I was that person who needed that. I was the person who needed somebody to care and to be there. So I am there for the people. For the people. Yo, you text me? You was funny as shit. But I'm high, y'all. I'm Aggie. People is funny, y'all. I want to tell you, people is funny because they don't care. They always want to talk shit. They down you, treat you any kind of way. And at some point, people need you. People always come back needing you, wanting you for something. They always do. So today we talking environment. Today's topic is environment, clarity. Last week we was talking mindset. Mindset played into your identity. Identity plays a big part in who you are. You have to know yourself, know what to accept, know what you won't accept. It's it's a lot. It's a lot. Costs a lot, but it's always worth it. The more you work on you, the more it's worth it. I am trying to find my song, y'all. And I done found everything but the song. Oh, someone is tapping into my room. All right, here it is. I wish we could go with Dad to work. We're skipping the ads. So, y'all listen to this. Shout out to the team. Welcome to Wine and Down Wednesday, y'all. It's officially 7 o'clock, so I'm allowed to say Wine and Down Wednesday. Welcome to Wine and Down Wednesday, y'all. I'm going to put my phone here just so it's a better view. We actually whining and we actually dining tonight. I got my drink because I definitely need it. I've been running. I need to relax. We're going to go ahead and pop this open. This is me. Nate Star. Who cares? I got to finish prepping my dinner, so just give me 5 seconds to get some stuff together. Every time is your last. They screaming real is real, got me screaming love is love. I'm saying that's what people do when they love and just ain't true. So tell me who cares. Make sure y'all like, subscribe my channel. Make sure you jump into the conversation. You hear when we having another conversation. We're gonna do Entrepreneur Wednesday every third Wednesday of the month. I'm gonna start that in March because we already at the third Wednesday, and today we want to talk about the environment, how to change your environment, how to identify in your environment what you want, where you want to be, how it affects you and your decisions, how it affects you and where you're going in life. This is definitely what it is. So I'm gonna share with y'all my food. I'm boiling some eggs. It's kind of hard to do that on my phone, on my laptop. YouTube don't allow me to go live on my phone yet, so y'all can't really see. But I'm boiling some eggs. I'm making some burgers. I'm about to cut up some potatoes. Let me see if I lower it. Y'all got a little bit better view. Y'all can see what I got going on over here. You see the smoke from the eggs. If you ever had eggs on a burger, it's life. I'm a fat girl. Like, that's why it's wine and dine. I'm a chef. I be doing everything. You gotta have an egg on a burger. You have to. You have to have it. So, yeah. All right. The environment. I had to change my environment. So, when I came up with that topic, I've been all over the place this week. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I decided that, environment was something that I had to adjust to. Like, it took me to identify where the fuck I was at, excuse my language, where I was at and how I didn't want to be there. And, that's going to make me tell my survivor story a little bit. So as I prep my meat, I need to get a better position because I can't see y'all and I want to. It's kind of dark. That makes it a little bit better. YouTube is very choosy about their lighting, so I'm sorry. Excuse me. Tap in anybody whenever you're ready. Again, make sure y'all like and subscribe for future conversations. So it makes me get into my survival story. Um, it was at one point when I really didn't know what I wanted to do with life. I was in a bad situation where, you know, I just thought I was supposed to be there. I felt like, God was wanting me to be in that situation, even though I was unhappy, even though I was going through things. And that's really not what it was supposed to be. Like, I've learned that the hard way. I left my house. I walked away from a full furnished house because I was ready to just throw it all away. Throw everything away, everything except for my life, because I have kids. I had a kid, one kid at the time, and now I have two. But I have to be there for my sons. Like, nobody else ain't gonna be there. Nobody's not gonna raise them like me. Nobody's not gonna accept them like me. Um, I had to do what I had to do for my kids, and I was finding myself, finding God. It really led me in a different space, but I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy with the woman I became. And, it was my environment. It was the person in my environment that was making me uncomfortable, unhappy. And I had to, really evaluate, like, is it worth staying? Is it worth being somewhere that I don't want to be? Is it worth, giving my child the trauma of seeing his parent hurt? Like, it's a lot of things that are impacted and affected by this situation, or by your situation, by your environment. It takes a lot to get that mindset to be clear of, it's not a healthy environment. It's not somewhere my kids should be. It's not something that I should tolerate. Like, it's not easy to accept that. It's very hard. But in the event of changing my environment, it made my life so much better. So much better, so much better. And it was all worth it. Like, it kind of really hurt me. Like, after I moved, I was gone for a couple of weeks or whatever. And my son, he brung up a time when I went through something and he saw it. And he was like, "You remember that?" And it was like something I would never forget. I'm grown. I remember everything I went through. I remember all my traumas. But for my kids to remember it, that's when it really, like, opened my eyes. Like, dang, you know, I'm glad he's not subjected to that abuse anymore. Like, even though he wasn't getting abused. Yeah, no, I can't talk with my teeth, my mouthpiece, or whatever. Even though he wasn't the one getting abused and he wasn't the one going through the pain, he had to see me go through it. And that was the suffering for him. And that makes me suffer even more, because it hurts me to know that my child saw me getting hurt. It hurts me even more to know that my child was unhappy with a situation that he couldn't change. He wanted to do something. He definitely tried, even if it was just speaking his opinion and it wasn't his place. It wasn't his position. Like, he can't really do nothing with a grown man in that situation. And that's why I'm happy that I'm a survivor, because I had to survive my own situations. I had to survive my own environment. That played a big part in where I was going and where I'm at now. And because I identified that it was time to change that environment, it's hard to accept what you don't want to accept. It's hard to change what you can't accept. It's hard to accept the things that you can't change. And, that's just something in life you have to do. Change the things you can't accept and accept the things that you can't change. As simple as that. You can't accept it, change something. You change your environment, you change your mind, you change your attitude. It's something you have to change. If you can't change it, then you just have to accept it. This is what it is, and you evaluate how you deal with it. You still have to, elevate your mind and change your mind and change your attitude. So I was supposed to have a few guests on here today. Again, welcome to Wine and Dine Wednesday. Bringing it back. I'm doing this for me. This is my accountability. And, today I was exhausted. I've been out since this morning, running. And I was like, I forgot today is Wednesday. I don't even know if I want to do Wine and Dine Wednesday. But, the more people sign up, the more it motivates me to show up for me. If nobody else don't show up, I'm doing it for my own accountability. And I thank y'all for that. Even if people just registering, even the people who come back and watch the video at a later time. Like, I'm glad that I've been more disciplined and more consistent, that I'm starting my videos and it's not my son. So, I'm happy about that. Like, I'm growing. Like, it's all about growth. Like, at the end of the day, it don't matter what you're going through, what you're dealing with. You got to either learn from it, accept it, is a blessing or a lesson. You count your blessings and you learn from them lessons. And that's all you could really do. Like, it's nothing nobody could say, it's nothing nobody could do to change what you want. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you to say I'm okay or I'm not okay. It's up to you to say I need that change, or it's up to you to decide where you want to go in life. Like what you're doing with your life. Like, I work from home. I'm a homebody. I'm gonna talk a little bit more in the end about what I do and where I'm going with that. But when you at home a lot, it mess with your mind. When I was going through a lot of this stuff, I wasn't home, and then it was hard for me to, deal with what I was going through at home and bring that to work with a smile on my face. Like, I thank God. One time, a lady told me, like, "Oh, you so strong." It's women who go through the things that you go through, and they can't deal with it. Like, I had to deal with my sick son. My son has heart disease. I had to deal with being homeless with a sick child. I had to deal with, having my heart broken, being hurt by the person I thought I loved when it wasn't real love. It was me chasing love. And let's talk about it. So that's why your environment really matters, because when you don't have a father growing up at home and when you don't have that male figure in your life, you might be missing some things. Or sometimes it's the father raising you, because I ain't going to shun the fathers. There's a lot of independent men out there. Shout out to them. But at the end of the day, you still come from a broken home. And that environment makes you look for things outside of your home that might not be for you. You might think, oh, this is for me, but it's really not. And so, I realized in my life, I chased a lot of love, a lot of people that wasn't for me. I could be lit right now. I could be in the industry. I could be doing different things with my life. But instead of following my heart and my passion and my talents, I was following the people and the party. I wanted to be where the party at. First of all, if you know me, you know I'm the party. I don't need the party. Second of all, I want to say, excuse my hair, excuse the way I look, because I've been running and I know I look a hot mess, but I really don't care. That's my transparency, because I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to talk about it. But, I be getting off topic so much because I really could go in a rant, and I'm trying not to go into that rant. I'm trying to keep it on topic, but you know, I used to be the life of the party. I don't even party like that no more because I changed my mind. I could go out and I could have a good time. I don't need people. But I still used to be that person chasing people. Like, oh, they where the party at? Come on, let's go. We're going to go where the party at. Oh, they drinking, they chilling. Oh, come on, I want to be there. Now I'm like, well, who's my friends? Where's my people at? And that's what leads me with who cares? Because now who's there for me that I'm not partying? Who's there for me now that I'm not drinking? My circle got real small and real tight real quick. And that applies a lot of pressure on top of the pressure of you already being depressed, or you already having stress, you already not knowing what to do or how to feel or who to turn to. It was a lady. So in the story about how I left my house, whatever, I left my crib, I ended up going back because what I did was I left my crib, I went into the shelter, and there was a lady there. The lady was a pastor. She was a minister at a church, and she led the shelter. It was a domestic violence shelter, and it really connected to me. Like, it showed me my vision a little bit. It showed me the path, and it showed me, like, that it's actually people out there willing to listen, willing to help, as long as you are willing to help yourself. And so I went through all of that, and I still went back home because I realized running away is not always going to help, because you run away, you still going to end up in the same situation. You run away, you might find yourself falling back into that same type of energy, that same type of hurt, that same type of control. It's like sometimes it's not you, it's the mental control that people have over you, or it's the mental control of you don't have the mental control you don't have. When you don't have control of how you feel and what you want, and you want to run away from it, you're going to fall back into that same path, or it's going to happen again. It's going to be like a repeated cycle. And I determined that I didn't want to repeat that cycle no more. I wanted to be different. I had to be better than my situation. I had to be bigger than my situation. And it changed my life a lot. It made a big impact on me, and it made me jump into where am I going with my life? What are my goals? What am I gonna do? Like, hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties, and it's hard because my hands is messy. I'm over here trying to Khalid. I'm trying to pat my patties, y'all. And still be live. Hold on. We having technical difficulties. Give me a second. Here, I need you. Yes, I'm live. So what? Come say hi. Come move my phone. Move that phone and exit this screen for me. I can't do it with my hands. It's messy.
Exit out of this.
Yes. Leave that right there.
The phone.
That one. Move that one.
Can put it in my pocket.
Exit that one. Say hi because you're on live. This is my firstborn. That's my baby boy. That's my rider. He tried to give y'all the extra deep voice because his voice just changed. He's funny. It's so cute though. And I woke up that day like, wait, come here and say that again. What you say? The transitioning kids, but like I was saying, I had to make up my mind that I didn't want to be in that situation no more. And, running away was not going to work for me because I ran away from a lot of things in my life and I still ended up with people who didn't respect me. I still ended up in hardship. I still ended up in bad situations. I still had to recover. And it's the recovery for me that I'm glad I'm recovering. I'm not fully recovered. No, I will never say that because, you never really done growing a healing. Like it's always a continuous process because there might be something else that you heal from or something else that you go through. And I've been struggling. It's hard. I'm still trying to get it out the mud. Like I'm working on it though. And that's why I'm happy for who I am. And that's why, I come up and I show up every Wednesday for One is on Wednesday. When I don't show up, I be mad. I be mad at myself, and it pours into the depression. It pours into how I feel, the accountability. I have to be accountable. I can't be mad at something I decided to do. Like I decided not to show up. I decided to be lazy, or I decided to give myself excuses. That was a me thing, not a we thing. So you have to think about your environment. You have to excuse me, you have to really decide what's for you and what's not. And anybody who feel like you need to be a certain type of way or you need to do certain things, get away from them. Erase them out your life. Like the biggest lesson I've been learning lately, I'm still in school. I stay in school. I'm always learning something. I won't always elevate in my brain. But the biggest thing I've been taking in is like go through your contacts. See who pours into you and see who takes away from you. If you're not pouring into me, my energy, my education, my livelihood, you taking away. If you calling me because you need something, you need help, you need money, you taking away. I don't have time for that. And once I started evaluating the role that other people played in my life, is when I really started to grasp where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. And this is it. I just can be me. I can only be me. That is all I could be. It's hard. It's challenging. It's never perfect. It's always worth it. I know my worth. I know I'm worth it. And if you can't accept it, you got to go. Don't change yourself for nobody, for no situation, for no amount of money, because at the end of the day, you could be having all that money and you could be unhappy. Or you could go and change yourself and they still not happy. It's like you could never make nobody happy. Like they never gonna be satisfied. It's never gonna be enough. So the best thing you could do for you is stay true to you, stay focused on your goals and your livelihood. I'm supposed to be in a class right now. I'm not. It's not even a class. I'm supposed to be in. I'm in something called GrowthCon. So I don't know if you ever heard of GrowthCon. It's an event that they have where you grow and you elevate your mindset. You learn about scaling and marketing for your business. It's supposed to be a business development thing. I wanted to be there. I needed to be there. I was there all day yesterday, all day today. I'm uncomfortable. You got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Because if it's going to bring me a bigger bag or bring me some more work security, that's what I need. That's what my focus is. So if you could give me job security, I'm going to be there. And instead of being there, I am here. Because you know what? Like I said, I got to show up for me. I got to have the accountability. Whether nobody else show up, I'm here. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nate Starr. We in Wine on Wednesdays. And it's popping. I'm whining today. I had a long day. Let me stop, pause for a minute, take a sip. And because I'm talking a lot and I'm getting a little bit dry, you don't always need wine. You don't always have to have a drink. You don't always have to go to a drug. I used to be a heavy smoker. I wish I had a blunt right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wish I had a blunt. Look, see, knocking shit down because I don't need it. I don't wish I had it that bad because I would have had it. But that's how much I'm growing. That's how much my mindset is changing because I know what I needed to quit to be better, to do better. I know what I had to do because I wanted better. Like, I'm living a better lifestyle. I want better in my lifestyle, and I want to bring y'all with me. I'm offering this community to y'all. I'm bringing this opportunity to y'all so we all could grow. It's not a me thing, it's a we thing. Because at the end of the day, is your network is more than your net worth. Because I could be rich right now, but if I don't have nobody, who I'm sharing that with? Who I'm sharing that with? But if I'm networking and my network is working the same way I'm working now, we're sharing that with each other. We putting each other onto the bigger bag. We teaching each other how to get it and where to get it from. And there's nothing wrong with that. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm a giving person and I ain't got shit to give nobody because it's hard. I ain't got it. And when I do get it, I'm still not giving it away because I'm working hard for it.